Hey everybody, I am here to do a product review for you. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I think was it January I received a shampoo and conditioner bar from the Earthling Co. It was my first time trying a true shampoo and conditioner bar. In the past, I've tried the ones that are soap based, and it's basically washing your hair with soap, which is really bad for your hair. These are actually shampoo and conditioner in bar form, and I wanted to do a follow-up because I wrote this long post praising them after the first use, and now that I did about 38 washes with it. I have curly hair, and I do wash my hair every single day because of my scalp. It requires it, otherwise it just is really bad for my scalp and hair not to. And even for the ends of my hair will dry out a lot if I don't wash and condition every day. You notice my hair is not down right now to show you any results because number one, I'm not currently using it. Number two, I am ready for ballet today. I'm in my leotard and my hair is up ready for ballet. I generally do a side braid, and today what I used is my regular shampoo and conditioner that I usually use in bottles is Onika. I get this at the health food store that I work at. It is a product out of Canada. I love their shampoo and conditioner. It is one of the only natural products I've ever been able to use on my hair. My hair is very picky, my scalp is very picky. A lot of products don't work, and it took me years and years and years to find natural products that do, and Onika has been my staple for many years now. However, I did want to try to go toward a zero waste hair care routine. So first and foremost, when I use Onika, generally I just shampoo in the shower and then I get out and I apply the conditioner as a leave-in. I don't generally use it as a washout conditioner. Today I did, just because I had been using shampoo bars and my hair was very dry, and so I wanted to just add that extra conditioner and then use it as the leave-in. These products work really well to do just the shampoo and then leave-in and not need the second condition, because this is pretty moisturizing for me anyway. I've known other people who say it's not for them, but everybody's hair is different, everybody's scalp is different, everybody's skin is different, but for me, that's just like the best way that these work. And I was hoping that I could transition to shampoo and conditioner bars and do the same formula. Unfortunately, not. So I actually have tried two different shampoo and conditioner bars. The first ones I'm gonna show you are the ones that I got from Earthling Co. I don't have the packaging anymore. I will try and find a picture that I took and insert it somewhere. And I did buy a second set of these that are already packed up to be shipped back and get a refund. I had purchased them before. I decided just to discontinue use of these, but this is the shampoo bar. This is after 38 washes. This is how much is still left of it, which is basically, I think, about half of the size that it had been. It was just a little bit like bigger. And then the conditioner bar, this was round. It's just become misshapen from use. The first few uses of these were amazing. The results were exactly similar to my bottle brand, to Onika. However, after a while, I had to start switching things up. I started noticing that this was not actually really working as a leave-in, and I think it's because the base of it is cocoa butter, so it is a very thick butter. It is not something that's continually adding moisture. It's something that's as just kind of sitting on the hair. That's the thing with like oils and butters, is they don't add moisture to the skin or to the hair. They hold in moisture and prevent it from being absorbed into the air around the skin and hair. So it kind of just like sits on the hair versus being continually soaked into the hair and adding moisture to the hair. After about 20 plus washes, my hair started feeling really stripped. When I first was using it and I was rinsing it out, it felt moisturized and normal. It felt like it felt with the Onika. Then after over 20 washes, the rinse out was very dry and very stripped feeling. But this was always bringing it back to life. I would put this in, I would let it sit in for 2 minutes. It would really super moisturize my hair and I'd wash it out and feel great. However, I had the problem of needing a leave-in. I apologize, I couldn't find my tripod, and I'm like sitting on the back of my sofa here and you are on the windowsill. But so I had to continue using what I had left of my Onica conditioner as a leave-in because this was not working. And then when I ran out of that, I had to try to find other alternatives, and I couldn't find something that would work, and I couldn't find anything that was like zero waste that would work for me. So I basically decided to ditch these. They weren't working out. I did really like this as a washout conditioner, a regular conditioner. However, it's not doable as a leave-in. This, if you're somebody who has straight hair and you know, don't have an issue retaining moisture in your hair, this will probably be fine. If you're somebody who needs a lot of you need a lot of clarifying of your scalp, this would be great. However, I have curly hair, so it's like this delicate balance of like, I need both clarifying my scalp, but also moisturizing my hair at the same time. And I have to wash my hair every day because of my scalp issue. So I need something that's very particular, and this is not it. I think it would probably work for people with curly hair that wash their hair maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, every few days, not every single day. For me, it just didn't do it. I got the unscented. They have a lot of different scents. The downside is it's all just a one size fits all. They don't have like, this is for oily hair, this is for dry hair, this is for color treated hair, this is for curly hair. They don't have it like that. It's all just the exact same formula. You just pick your scent. I picked the unscented. It smells basically kind of like cocoa butter. So that was the first ones that I got, and then I decided I wanted to try another brand, a brand that had like, well, this is for hydration, and this is for clarification, and this is, you know, for moisture. Like I wanted to try a brand that had different formulas in their bars, so I chose Kitsch. And actually I want to show you the packaging. Everything comes in, as far as shipping, the Earthling Co comes in a paper envelope that is completely biodegradable. It's got like that kind of like, I don't know what, you know, paper stuff, I don't know what that's made of, but and then Kitsch comes in cardboard box. This is the Kitsch. Also the Earthling Co, the little boxes they come in are just like little cardboard boxes, the 100% biodegradable. These are a waxed type of box, and actually I don't have right now, the bars come wrapped in like this little wax paper. I don't know if it is natural or plastic. I don't know if it's biodegradable or not. And that is something that I don't like about Kitsch, is that they have a lot of other products that they sell that are packaged in plastic. So it's not like their entire line of everything is aimed at being zero waste, whereas the Earthling Co, everything they sell, the point of it is to be zero waste and to be plastic free. This company, the point of it is hair and also some zero waste. So there is stuff that is packaged in plastic, like if you get like, you know, scrunchies from them, or if you get like a hair wrap, or you know, like any other type of product from them that isn't shampoo and conditioner bar, it's coming wrapped in plastic most likely. So immediately when I got these and I took them out of the package, this is what they look like. This is after I used these, I think twice. The smell is horrible. Like, it's extremely powerful. It's kind of like this chemically citrusy smell, and I'm very sensitive to smells. That's why I chose unscented, and they didn't have an option to choose unscented. So I just had to go with, you know, I wanted nourishing and deep moisturizing. However, they're very strongly scented. These are slightly bigger than the Earthling Co bars were. However, the base of these is shea butter, and so shea butter is a more crumbly butter. It's less solid at, you know, room temperature. For, you know, like when it warms up faster, melts faster, crumbles faster. So this bar probably won't last as long as those. And I did notice when I used them, it, you know, crumbled off more easily than those bars do. This is the shampoo bar. It is the nourishing formula. And then this is the conditioner bar. And it's the deep moisturizing formula. That is the package. The first use was kind of okay. I didn't notice as much stripping the first time around when I washed with this. I just really hated the smell of it. And then this, I did try to use it as the leave-in conditioner. It was not as moisturizing as that one. However, the first day when I used it as the leave-in, I was like, okay, this is working my hair. Well, the dry down felt really weird. So with both brands, the drying of my hair was very strange. I got, with Earthling Co, I would get a lot more wet frizz, but when it would dry down, it would look normal. With these, the dry down felt very kind of like producty and waxy and like I had too much oil in my hair. It just wasn't clean enough is the feeling, because this is a butter base and you're basically just sitting on your hair. And then finally, like the dry down the first day, my hair felt really soft and it felt great. And then the thing is, at the end of the night, I noticed that my curls had fallen flat. They had just like relaxed out and I just had this like really limp, loose wave. My hair is a combination of 2C and 3A, so it's wavy and curly, all depending on the conditions, depending on the length of my hair, depending on the products I use, all of those things. It generally, when I have longer hair, it's kind of more wavy in the middle, and then it will, as you can see, spiral curl at the bottom. With these, I just lost all the spirals and it was just this limp wave. The second day I used them, my hair felt really stripped in the rinse out, just like it did with Earthling Co. And then with this, when I used it as the leave-in, my hair just all day felt really like there was too many oils in it. It felt like product in it. And it felt, I'm used to my hair feeling really clean and really soft, and just that moisturized feeling, but not like there's moisture sitting on top of your hair. Like it just feels like your hair is healthy and your hair is very clean. And this made my hair feel like there was stuff sitting on top of it, kind of oily, not the cleanest, kind of limp and stringy. And by the end of the day, the curl, not even by the end of the day, like enough times putting my hands through my hair, my curls were gone. Like it was just wave. And the worst part of these is definitely the smell. I could not stand the smell. I'm very sensitive to stuff like that. That's why I went with unscented. So for this company, my recommendation is you need to make an unscented option for these, because not everybody can handle these and everybody has sensitivities to different things, especially fragrance. Some people have allergies to fragrances and will break out, their skin will break out. So definitely this company, I recommend coming out with a fragrance-free option for every single one of your shampoo and conditioner bars. For both companies, I recommend finding a way to make your shampoo bar more moisturizing and less stripping, and to make your conditioner bar work as a leave-in without it being too heavy for the hair. I think if you have really kinky curly hair that's very dry and you're somebody who needs a thick butter on your hair, it'd probably be okay for you. If you're somebody that something really heavy will weigh down your hair and will make it really greasy and oily, definitely not. I have that hair that's really weird and in between, where it's like I have fine hair but it's curly, and so it's oily and dry at the same time. Like it can be prone to the scalp being too oily and it can't take heavy products, but it's also curly and dry, so it needs moisture at the same time. And so it's like this very difficult balance for me, and that's why it's been so hard to find products for me for my hair. And that's why I've stuck with Onica, because it has worked across the board the best of everything. Even through all the different water conditions I've gone through, where like every place I've lived, I've lived with city water, I've lived in different places with different well water, which has different minerals wherever you are. Where I lived before, there was a lot of sediment in the water. Where I live now, there's a lot of iron in the water. And my water actually just changed with the last snow melt we had. My well went from really hard water to really soft water. So I went from hard water with lots of iron to really soft water that's really slippery. So it's very strange. And those are all things that can affect the condition of your hair. But I really wanted to do this product review because I've been waiting a while to do it, and I think it's a good thing for people, especially with curly hair and difficult hair, to know what their options are for shampoo and conditioner bars. Maybe someday I will try the Earthling. They have a curl, I think it's called Dr. Curl or Professor Curl, and then they have Curliosity, which they say can be used as a co-wash. Co-washing has never worked for me. I've tried it. It's just my scalp just doesn't do well without being actually washed. I've tried washing every other day, washing every couple days, just not for me. Doesn't work for me. My hair and my scalp respond the best with daily washing and with the right product. It has to be with the right product. And for now it's Onica, and it sucks that I have to use the plastic. The thing I like about Onica is they're a company that is trying to move toward being zero waste, I think, and being low waste. So a lot of their products recently have been repackaged into glass pump containers. Their lotions and their body washes are now in glass. I don't know if they will move their shampoo and conditioner into glass. It is a lot more expensive. It goes from like, I think I paid $12.95 for these, and the glass is $20. The price does go up because of the glass. If you live in Canada, I don't know if it's in Montreal, there are some shops where you can actually bring reusable jars and refill Onica. They sell by like these giant jugs, and there are some retailers in Canada where you can get your shampoo and conditioner in bulk from Onica. I wish they had some program where you could mail them a jar, but that would be extremely expensive coming from another country. So for now, I'm gonna have to use the plastic, do my best recycling it. And that's a whole can of worms, whether recycling is technically real or not. I think we all know that a huge majority of things we recycle do not actually get recycled, and they do someday end up in the ocean. They end up tossed out, which is really problematic. It's really problematic, especially if you're trying to go low waste and you're working on recycling a lot of plastic items. And, because there's some things where you don't really have an option. You have, like in the winter, when you want to get greens, it comes in plastic. You don't really have the option of getting loose mixed greens in anything but plastic. And so if you want to eat well, it comes with the plastics. A lot of times, I know there's a YouTuber I watch that lives in England. A lot of produce in most of the markets comes wrapped in plastic. It's kind of something you can't really escape 100% unless you're growing your own food or shopping at local farmers, which in the winter is really hard. I live in upstate New York, and it gets to below zero and lots of snow, and there's, the options for fresh produce locally in the winter is very, very small, and it's a very small amount of food that is seasonal in the winter up here. So if you really want to eat well and eat healthy and eat greens and things that are not seasonal, it usually comes in plastic. And a lot of products come in plastic. A lot of products come with plastic pieces. It's very hard to erase plastic 100% from your life. And you want to feel good, like, okay, well, I'm recycling it at least. And even knowing that plastic can only be recycled so many times, and then it can't be recycled anymore, but a lot of the time it's not even getting recycled in the first place. The recycling company, I've heard that, like, if there's one thing in your container that isn't recyclable, they'll throw the whole thing away. Like, all of it will get tossed. If there's one thing contaminating it, every single piece will be tossed in the landfill. I think for a while we had, in this area, the recycling wasn't even real. Like, the truck would come and it would dump all of the trash and recycling. They would give you two bins. They'd give you a trash bin and a recycling bin, and they would dump both of them in the same thing. They would all get dumped into the same thing. They didn't have separate sides. Eventually, I started seeing trucks that had separate sides, one for recycling, one for landfill. But for a long time, it was all a sham. Like, recycling wasn't real in this area for a long time. It was, and even before that, it wasn't even happening. For years and years and years growing up here, there was no recycling. People didn't pick up recycling. Back in the 90s, it really was barely a thing. I'm hoping that's something that can change. I'm hoping that there are going to be a lot more companies with real shampoo and conditioner bars, not just soap-based. I know my best friend uses the Liggets, and people swear by that, but I have tried it. It is the base of it is soap. It is a soap. It is not an actual shampoo. So it will strip your hair if you don't. There are people who can use soap. I've known people who have used Dr. Bronner's, who've washed their hair with Dr. Bronner's, and they swear by it. And do not do this. Do not use Dr. Bronner's on your hair. I don't recommend it. I have tried it, and it destroyed my hair. it destroyed my hair in a matter of seconds. I put it on, it felt so good while it was on. I was like, this is gonna be great, it feels so moisturized. Second I washed it out, my hair was Brillo. It became Brillo, and it took like 10 conditionings to get it back to normal. So do not use soap on your hair. Do not use Dr. Bronner's on your hair. If you're looking for shampoo and conditioner bars, make sure to research them. Make sure they are actually shampoo and conditioner in bar form and not just soap that's extra moisturizing and being called shampoo and conditioner. So anyway, this is a 20-minute video and I gotta go because there's some people outside and they probably think I'm weird because they can see me talking to the window. Anyway, that is my review of those couple things. I hope any of you guys find it helpful. I hope anybody who sees this video finds it helpful. I hope that you find what works for you. Unfortunately, these did not work for me. I will continue to try and find something that will hopefully someday work for me. Anyway, I will see you guys in another video.